Hi there, everybody. This is Michael, and I want to show you how to move around in the new discussion groups that have been created. I am currently logged into an account that I created for myself using my personal email so that I can add myself as a student to show things like this. Normally, you could just go into student view. So here's a real quick tip. If you're a teacher in Canvas, whenever you're on your home page, over on the right, you can go to student view. The problem with this in this situation is that I want to look at my specific groups, and you can't do that in student view. So that's why I made a kind of bogus account for myself as a student. I click on my course and I land on this. Should look familiar to everybody. And if I come over here on the left in the navigation menu for the course and click on people, this will show me a list of all of the students and teachers in the class. So you can see everybody there, but you don't see the data like their emails or the amount of time they spent or their grades or anything, just their contact info. If you click on the word groups up here on the second tab, there will be a list of all of the groups for all of the different activities. Now I put myself in the PowerPoint Stolen Discussion number 1 group, so I have the word visit next to it. The other groups, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then not yet active, which is where I put people who haven't been active in the course yet, I can't get into those. Then down here where it says week 4 discussion practice 1, there's a visit for that. So you are now, as of week 5, in 2 different groups. So you'll notice you'll have to toggle between the two when you want to work back in this one or move ahead to what's in week 5. There's a little drop down arrow here, kind of like what you'll see on menus or modules. So this just shows who was in this group with me. I'm also in this group with Michael, Karen, Wendy, Stephanie, and Anne. And the 5 of you should be aware that after I make this screencast, I'll leave. So don't worry about that. But when I'm ready to go look at what's happening in this week 4 discussion practice 1, I click visit. And now I am basically on the page for that group. I still have home, announcement, pages, people, discussions, files, conferences, and collaborations, but they're only for this group. So when I click on people, I only see the 6 of us that are working together. And when I click on pages, I only see any pages that we've made for our group to use. So this is a great place to collaborate on stuff if you were doing a research project online. If I go to discussions, this is where I see the discussions made by my peers. So I noticed that one person made a post about student access to technology, how to get students to take online learning seriously, and then a third one on inspiring motivation. By the way, these look great. I'm going to look at these after the screencast. Now, if I need to go back to that other group, this is what's concerning for some people. They click on home and they think they're trapped here in this group. But if you click up here in the breadcrumbs, like the Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs, click on Teaching Online, it takes you back to the course home. Now I can go to people, see the whole class, go to groups, and then go get ready to work on this PowerPoint Stolen Discussion number 1. So a couple clicks, go to the group, then click discussions, then click on the discussion you want to work on. And what I did here was I just put in that you have a question to answer, but notice this, I can't work on it until I've completed module 7. So make sure you finish all of that and unlocked it before you go through here. Okay. One last thing, I'll go all the way back to the course. And if you need to make a discussion, like you're still kind of struggling with that, here are the directions for those steps. Go back to people, go to the group, go to discussion practice week 1, click visit, click on discussions, and when you're ready to add your own discussion post, there's the magic button, add discussion, put in a title and a question, and then you're off and running. Okay, so I hope that that clears up some of the confusion, and I say that because I often get confused working in groups, but that's how it works. So take a look at that, try it out, then be prepared to show your students if you use it in your own online class, kind of all these nuances, and I wish you the best of luck. Any questions, you know how to email me, michael@uen.org.